Hello, welcome to Panellogy number 21. My name is Earl and I went this year to the Art Cologne, one of the biggest art fairs in Europe at least. And what amazed me was how many pictures, artworks and sculptures were actually related to our world of comics. But the context was very different, and I felt a bit like an alien. I had my headphones on and listened to a 5 hours long podcast about people getting drunk, joking and talking about everything. And yeah, slowly getting drunk, and I went this 5-6 hours through the compound of the art fair, a bit in Andy Warhol mode, taking a picture here and there every minute or so, till the batteries were empty, and then I walked and walked. Looking at the people, there are some crazy people, some very normal people, but some people that you just see at these opportunities, I think. Maybe for those of you who aren't so familiar with the art world, it's easy to get this Emperor's New Clothes feel, that you are tricked in a way. But hey, don't take everything so serious and forget about the prices that these things should have or shouldn't have. It's fun. It was fun, and yeah, and about this theme, there's this comic book I want to show you. White Cube by Brecht van den Broeke. Van den Broeke is a Belgian comic book artist and artist as well, who does his own exhibitions in a gallery. And White Cube, that's a modern ideal of an exhibition room with white walls, white ceiling, white ground. But fortunately, this book isn't just about white at all. It's very colorful, as you can see here. Nice book, published by Drawn and Quarterly. It's about these two pinkish art collector guys. They are not very nice guys. It's all they resemble a bit a mixture of Gilbert and George and Eva and Adeli. I don't think that you know them. They are German performance artists. Is maybe too much, but yeah, they think of themselves as performance artists. It's a man who dresses up like a woman and his girlfriend, and they are going to art fairs and exhibitions and so on. They exhibit themselves. Okay, here you have this this male couple going wild in a city and doing the Mata Clark thing. That's what they are into in this story. Mata Clark was an artist who cuts things in two pieces with a very big chainsaw, even if it was a whole house or a car or something like this, and they are flexing everything in apart here. A mother and a child, a coffin with content. You see one half, there's the other half, and so on and so on. I think it's fair to say, and this as a warning, that this book is certainly just for those of you who are at least a little familiar with modern art or have a sense for the fun that can lie within the adventures of modern art. And certainly also for those of you who doesn't take modern art too seriously. You have to know who, for example, Mata Clark was and what he did for understanding the jokes. But don't get me wrong, the jokes are not so highbrow, intelligent all the time. Some jokes, in fact, are somehow pretty lame, and I really can just recommend this book for art freaks who like a decent comic too. These two guys are actually a pest because they simplify everything, and especially the art they are confronted with. It's just thumbs up or thumbs down, and this painting they seem to don't like. And what they are doing is they buy the whole stuff by this artist, who's definitely enjoyed, who's happy about this fact, but just until he has to face that they are burning his whole stuff and making a party out of it. It leads to his suicide, and they are still partying in front of his coffin. And that's very simply put, but you can't disagree that there's some truth to it if you see some gallerists and art collectors, how they are dealing with the stuff they are buying. This is one funny story. If you know Marina Abramovic, that's a performance artist, and one of her performances is just to sit in opposite to the visitor. She sits on her chair and she doesn't do anything. Okay, maybe she does this, but I will doubt this. And I'm very sure that she doesn't do this, or this, or this. Okay, but she scores in this way. So, art or comics, maybe the solution is in the middle. Thanks for listening and watching. Don't forget, thumbs up. If you're in the mood for some more pictures, just watch this video till the end. And if you want to see more exhibitions from all around the globe, you can go to vernissage.tv. That's a great site with tons of videos about openings from exhibitions from all over our world. Okay, for the second time, Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
And I'm looking at a Hoxie. There's something about that blue. It touches me deep inside. I no longer wear a tie. I'm a lot more casual. But I step outside and sweet Jesus, just the memory of that painting. Wow! Modern art makes me want to rock out. 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 So, I'm in the Pompidou, that's in Paris. And the French, they're far more laid back about their art galleries. I see little children running around. I see a piece by Matisse, my window of opportunity to head down. I run at it. Modern art makes me want to rock out. 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 So, traditionally the song would end here. But when I wrote the lyrics to this song, I'd only been to 2 art galleries, the Pompidou and the Tate. And since then, I've been to Amsterdam. I've been to my favourite artist is Van Gogh. That's how you pronounce it, Van Gogh. He's my favourite artist. And when I went to Amsterdam with Art Brew, the first thing I did was go to the Van Gogh Museum. I paid 13 euros in. It was worth it. I walked straight in the front door, and the very first painting I saw was a very famous painting. A painting of some sunflowers. And as I looked at that painting and thought about my 13 euros, I thought, what's the point of going to an art gallery if you can't touch the paintings? So, I licked my hands and stuck my tongue out, and then slowly forwards. And as my hand and my tongue connected with the painting, I felt a very powerful energy, and that's what I just couldn't have.